Okay, I think I'm live. Like, I think I was live a minute ago, but now I can actually see myself. So I tried a minute ago, and all I was just like this teeny tiny little dot, and it said you're live streaming, but I couldn't see anything. So hopefully y'all will see this and be able to get back on because I think I actually had like some viewers, which was exciting. All right, so let's try to get this back into position. So sorry for the delay. And now the extreme close up. There we go. All right, so I think I'm actually in business this time. So I tried a minute ago. I didn't know if I was live. I think I was. But anyway, here we are. I think we're live actually now. So this is what we're making. So I hope everybody, first of all, I hope everybody is staying safe. That is the most important thing. And my prayers go out to everybody who's been affected by this, which is everybody. So I thought I would just get on here and craft because that's what I've been doing to occupy myself and occupy my time. So I thought, well, why don't I just get on here and share with everybody because it's been a long time since I've done a tutorial or since I've done a DIY. So here I am, I'm back. So maybe if you guys like this, then I'll keep making videos. Since it's April 1st, I was like, I need to get out of spring DIY. I mean, Easter's in like 12 days, which I think it's snuck up on everybody. It certainly snuck up on me because we've been so occupied with everything that's been happening. So anyway, so this is what we're making. So I made these a couple of weeks ago. I had been on Pinterest and saw some ideas for these and was at Walmart shopping and ran across these really cute little burlap placemats. So I thought that would be perfect to use. So, oh hey Susie. So I do have followers, yay! I'm not just talking to myself. So I thought this burlap placemat would be perfect for this DIY, and I actually purchased this several weeks ago before all the stores and everything started closing down. But I figured this would be a fun one and an easy one to share because most crafters have burlap, even if it's not a burlap placemat, that you would have either some fabric or some burlap or something that you could use in place of this placemat. So the measurements for this placemat, I love how that little thing clicks. I don't know why I like that. So it's about 18 inches long, and I believe when I measured earlier, it's right at 12 or 13 inches. You wouldn't have to use these exact measurements. I mean, your little burlap, little carrot sack could be any size that you want. And this is super simple. Now you can see mine. I actually used my Cricut cutting machine and cut out carrots for sale with HTV and ironed that onto my little burlap bag before I made it. You may not have a Cricut or a Silhouette cutting machine, and I have another option if you don't have that. So if you do want to cut out words with HTV, what you're going to do is go ahead and pre-cut out your whatever you want it to say, fold your piece of burlap, or if you're lucky, and you can still go to Walmart, they may have them over in the houseware section, I'm not sure. And this was like $1.98. It was around $2, so it wasn't very expensive. So if you are going to use HTV to put a message, you just want to iron it somewhere in this vicinity, kind of towards the middle-ish, if that makes sense, so that when you put it together, this is where it's going to be. And actually mine's a little bit low. I wish that I would have done it a little bit higher, but it's okay, it's still cute. So basically what I did, I just took my placemat and folded it inside out. So this is basically just like making a pillowcase. So you can see I turned that inside out, took my hot glue, and just glue up the sides. Just be careful not to burn yourself. I will always burn myself, it's inevitable. The thing I like about using the placemat is that it does have this thicker edge to it. So if you are just using burlap, just be really careful because burlap has holes and that glue will just seep right through and you will burn your finger and it's not fun. So what has everybody been making? Has everybody been crafting? I know that's what I decided to do. So if you have followed my channel, you know I made several videos, and I think it's been like over a year, maybe going on 2 years, and life and work just got in the way, and I just couldn't find time to make any tutorials. So not being at work, I guess has given me extra time, and so my husband was like, why don't you get back on YouTube and make some tutorials? And so maybe I'll have more time and we can make some more videos. If there's anything that you guys want to see, please let me know. So all I've done is turn this inside out and just glued up the seams. I mean, this is as easy as it gets. And then just like making a pillow or a pillowcase, just flip it inside out. And voila, you've got a cute little sack for your little carrots or your eggs or whatever you want to do. So I actually filled mine with, I had an old pillow and I just pulled the stuffing out. But since the craft stores are closed and we're all supposed to stay at home, I was trying to think outside of the box. Like what would people have in their home? You may have an old pillow or you may have filling material already. But if you don't, then the thing I came up with was grocery bags. So I think we all have an abundance of these right now because we've all been going to the store searching for food and toilet paper or whatever. So I'm just simply just going to take these grocery bags and just fill this up. And so I've probably got maybe 3 or 4 grocery bags in there. And it's cheap, you're recycling, you're reusing. So then all we're going to do is just cinch it up at the top. And we're going to use our twine. And y'all look at my cute little twine holder. I'm pretty proud of this. Isn't it cute? Can you see it? So this was like, I got ribbon on this at Home Goods or TJ Maxx or somewhere like that. And then my little ball of twine. And then I made this little guy. Maybe we'll do a tutorial on how to make these little Easter bunny little heads. It's out of this paper clay stuff. Oh, thank you. So just take a little piece of twine. And y'all, I'm sorry if I can't see your comments. I do see some comments, but I'm using my cell phone because I don't have like a high-tech setup. So I'll definitely try to go back at the end and read all of your comments. So just cut a piece of twine and just tie it up. Super easy. Shove your grocery bags. Then taking it easy and doing some kitchen stuff. That's what I need to be doing. My kitchen cabinets are, y'all, they need some love and attention. Like, you know, your Tupperware cabinets and even like your cups and your dishes, like it gets to a point where you open your cabinet and things start falling out and you just like close the cabinet real quick. So maybe that's what I need to do. Maybe I need to watch some like home organization videos on YouTube and get on that. So much to do. All right, so basically you just tie your little carrot sack with a bow. Now I happen to already have some moss in my stash of crafts. I think a lot of crafters do. So after you tie it, you're gonna get, it's gonna kind of flare out at the top. If you don't have moss, you can just think outside of the box. You could use tissue paper, regular paper, just get creative and think about, oh, thank you. Think about other things that you could use. Now I do have moss because I picked this up at the Dollar Tree, and actually if you go back and watch any of my other tutorials, you'll see that I used a lot of moss. I got like really moss crazy. So this is the, and I know I always say it wrong, Excelsior moss. I like it because it's more shredded. But there are a lot of other types of moss, and this is just stuff that I already had. So we're about to get messy. So I just take a handful of the moss and just shove that in the top. And as much as little as you want. And anytime I do these projects with moss, like I have like moss in my hair, like in my shoe, like I don't know how this stuff is just so messy. So we're just gonna shove our moss in there. Now I already had these craft carrots, and I may do a DIY on these. I'll play around and see what I can come up with. But these come in all different shapes and sizes, and I have a lot of these. So chances are you probably already have these. And so really, after you make your little sack, you're just going to shove your carrots in. So just shove them wherever you want them. I like to do things in odd numbers, so I have 3 carrots. So I just shove my carrots in and then just secure it with a little bit of hot glue. Again, just be careful with this hot glue. So what I'm doing is just gluing my carrots together. And really, they kind of stay in place once you shove them in. And then add a little bit just to the back of the little burlap sack. And glue that to your carrot. So this is a super simple little DIY. Now, if you don't have a cutting machine, or even if you do and you're just out of HTV and you don't want to iron that on, the other option is to make cute little hang tags. And so I made a few options, and I made these out of paper. Actually, let me show y'all what I used, because I didn't have any hang tags, surprisingly, or maybe they're packed away with my Christmas, I'm not sure. But all I did was took this brown craft paper. You can use cardstock, construction paper, white paper, regular printer paper. Just cut strips, cut your tag to whatever length you want. I fold it in half, but I don't crease it because I don't want to crease down the middle. So just kind of fold it, cut a little angle off, and then you've got yourself a cute little hang tag. And then take a Sharpie and write, like this one I did, carrots for sale. This one I kind of crumpled it up to make it look older. And y'all, my handwriting is terrible. I wish I had cuter handwriting. This says bunny bait. This is another one that says bunny bait. And it's really hard to see, but I actually added a little bit of Mod Podge and glitter. So if you don't have HTV, just make yourself a cute little tag. So we'll use this one that says carrots for sale. And just tie it onto your little burlap sack. And how cute is that? So this is perfect to sit on your shelf, give away as a gift. So it's super cute. So another option that I came up with is if you don't have a burlap piece of material or placemat, or if you're not able to get out and get one, like I said, these were at Walmart. So if you're still able to go to Walmart, you can slide over to the housewares section and see if you can find one. Another option is just to do a brown paper bag. So I just took like a brown, like a lunch sack, nothing fancy. And basically what you do is just crumble it up. Just crumbling it up, open it up, crumble it and open it until eventually it just gets really worn. And so after it's worn, all you do is just glue the bottom. So where it would sit, you're just going to glue that together. And so that way it gives it the shape as well. And you may have like the really big paper grocery bags. So that's always an option as well. So same thing, we're just going to stuff it. We're going to use our trusty grocery bags that we probably all have laying around, or get creative. Just don't use your toilet paper to stuff it. So stuff that again. And then get a piece of twine. And tie that up. So see how cute is that? So it's just a little paper bag. Add some moss. And then I even have like some little miniature carrots that you could shove in there. And actually this would be super cute if we made these little bunny heads and shoved it in there. Now that would be really, really, really cute. And I also have these little eggs. Get in there, little bunny head. Or you could put little eggs in your little paper bag sack. So I think this would be just a really cute, fun idea. So I just wanted to get on here and share with y'all. So if there's anything that y'all want to see, again, I haven't made DIYs in a long time, just let me know. I would love to get on here every day and craft, or maybe a few times a week. I just love this. This is super cute. So thank y'all so much for tuning in. I hope it wasn't too much of a hot mess. I did warn y'all. I was like, I haven't done this in a long time, and I was really nervous. So I was like, this may be a disaster. But thank y'all so much for watching. And I will post pictures of these. If you're not already following, I do have a Facebook page. I haven't been really active on it either, but I'll try to post pictures of these. So this is the one that we just did that turned out really cute. And again, this is the other one that we did, which you can see they look a little different. So they all kind of turn out unique in their own way. But I hope y'all are all staying safe, and thank y'all so much for joining me, and I hope to see y'all soon. Thank y'all so much.